Hello and welcome to Wordpress tutorials. In today's video I'll show you how to build a landing page using Elementor, and I'll be using this design. You are currently watching my screen. If we scroll down, there is we offer best section. First of all, this is a banner. We offer best, then the top destinations, then book your next trip, and testimonials, then logos, and finally our footer and subscription. So this is basically a travel website, a travel and tour website. So let's start. First of all, we will need a WordPress website already set up. This is my WordPress website, which is already built with Elementor, and you have to add the plugin Elementor. It doesn't matter which theme you are using, but I'll suggest this is for Elementor based themes. Like, first of all, let's install Elementor. When you search it, it will comes up here and you can install and activate that plugin, but I already have it, that is why it's asking for update. Now let me show you which theme I am using right now. Currently I'm using Astra, which also needs update. I will also suggest to build a child theme before you start customizing your website, but as I am doing this for testing purpose, that is why I am going with the parent theme. After updating the theme, we will now build a new page. Click on pages, click on add new. I'll open it in a new tab because I need the WP admin in a tab already opened. So first of all, we will name it like landing page 3. We already have 2 more videos for landing pages, so this is tutorial number 3 in this series. So I'll name it landing page 3. Click on edit with Elementor. Once we load the editor, the front end editor, now we will need that PSD design or XD design. If I open this folder, I showed you this PNG, which is just an image, but I have an XD file which is here. It's Adobe XD file or Adobe XD file. You can convert Figma or Sketch file or PSD file as well, but this is specifically for this XD. So open a new browser and in Google search type FigPea, 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 and press enter and open the first link. Now click on browse and select that file. It's on desktop and design XD and landing page 1. This is landing page 1 because it's regarding travel, but for this series this is tutorial number 3 and design number 3 as well. So click open. The design will be loaded in an environment like Figma or Adobe XD. Press Alt to zoom in and then grab it to the top. Now click on this select icon to choose contents from the page. Okay, first of all, let's see which section we need. First of all, we will add this hero section which have 2 columns, or actually it's just 1 column, but we will add this image as an element and not in the background because background already have this thing. So come to your page, click here. We will add 2 column row or just 1 column row, but we will add inner sections here. Now we have 2 sections and 1 parent. So let's just get this image first and click on export. Click on download and make a folder for this particular design. Click on travel landing page and make a new folder for assets. so we can get all the available assets. This is a banner image right, or banner right image, whatever you want to call it. Now come to the website, and in the right section click add, grab the image and choose that image from your folder. We built it in assets. Click on desktop, Adobe XD or Design XD, and go to assets, click on that picture and click on insert media after uploading the file. Okay, we have the file here. Now we will get the text. Let's open Chrome browser, Firefox, and first we will copy this title. Click on the title, and in the right side you can see the family name. The font family is Poppins. So first of all, let's click here and copy the text. Now grab the title tag and paste that text. Now let's see what is the font size. The size is 20 and the family is Poppin. Let's copy the Poppin, and in style tab come to typography, click on default, paste that Poppins here and change the font size. I think that font size is very huge. Let's make it 20. We will use all the sizes as half of the mentioned sizes, because this size is something different from our Elementor or from HTML. So this is all for this title. Now click on the next text, this one, and okay, I forgot to add the color. Click on this previous title again and copy the fill color, and in style tab change the color here and add another title for next text. Click on the next title, copy the text first and paste it here. Now the typography is Volco and the font family, the font size is 84, which means it's 42, and the fill color is this one. So first of all, let's copy the font family, come to style, in family, click here, paste that style, and the font size was 42, which was 84 actually, but we will use half of all these typographies. Now copy the color, the fill, and come here, go to the style tab and paste that color here. Okay, we have it. Now come to the next section, copy the text and click here. You can also choose the tags for these titles. For example, if you click on the first tag and come to content, then you can see this is H2. For the next one you can choose H3, or you can just choose H2 for this and H3 for the above one. There can only be one H1 on the page. If you want to make it H1, then you can do it. Okay, now the next thing, grab another title and copy the text from this one and paste it here, and the typography is 16 and Poppins. 16 means 8 and Poppins is the font family. Copy the font family first and let's add it here. And let's try 8. 8 is very low, so very small. Maybe it is small, but let's just make it 13, and the color is this one. Next is button and a play button. So we will get these as images, but you can make it a button. This one can be a button, but the play one, this one is image, and this one can be a button. So let's copy the text, find out more, and make a button here. Let's change the text, and in style tab change the padding to 0. Sorry, padding is, do not touch padding. The border radius to 0. Now copy the background color, this is the background color for this button. Click here and change the color here, and the border radius is, I think it's 5, and the text color is white. Now copy this play button. Let's copy the whole element, the play button element here, and export it as PNG. Now we can place it here. Let's see if we can add inner text, inner section here. We can't add inner section within the inner section. Okay, so let's add the play button below here, and then we will give it a float right. Grab the image, upload the image, and then we will set a link. Insert and give this an ID, which is play underscore button, the home page play button. Now we will add the play demo link. Like when you click on this play demo image and come to contents, then here in the custom URL you can add a link which will open a pop-up or open a new page where the video can be played. So this is the button. Now we will first publish this page, and then we will set the position on a preview or in the customizer with additional CSS option. But first let's just complete this section, and we have a background image, this and this. So let's see if we have the background group. Let's click on this image and this image as well. So I guess this decor is the background. Let's click on export, and yes, these two things are in the background for this image. Click on decor download, and let's make it banner background, and click on save to export the file. Now come to this and open the parent. Click on style and click on classic background. Upload this image, this banner background image, and click on insert media after it's uploaded. Okay, now as you can see that this is very huge, so the position will be center. Now you can see we have exactly like we wanted. So repeat is none, no repeat. Size is you can make it cover size, or you can make it contain, or you can make it as auto, and you can do your custom width, but we will leave it as cover. Okay, let's see what else left in the hero section or banner section. Nothing else. Okay, now we will come to the next section. I forgot to mention the template for this Elementor page. Just click on update and you can change the template from here as well. If you click on settings, then you can see that there is page layout default. We will change it to Elementor canvas or full width. Canvas means that menu is also built with Elementor using the same page, but if you make it full width, then the default menu of WordPress will be included in this template. So we will use Elementor full width. I will suggest for you always choose the Elementor full width, because it will make the default menu present, and you can customize your whole page, and the header and footer will always be your default ones. Okay, now let's change this play button. First of all, let's come to the front end and let's open that page. Click on all pages, and it's our landing page 3, I guess. We gave it the name landing page 3. Okay, so open this page on front end, and then we will click on customize to make the placement of this play button like here. Click on customize, scroll down to the additional CSS section, and let's see what was the ID of the play button. Click on play button, click on advanced, and copy the ID of this play button. Now come here and start with a dot and then paste that play button ID. With curly brackets, type float or text align right. No, maybe right is not working. Let's type float right. Okay, it's hash float right, hit play button. Okay, text line right is working. Now let's give it a margin top minus 100 px. Let's increase it, decrease it like 80 px. Some more, 70. Okay, 70 is good. Click on publish and come to the front end editor again and refresh the editor, so we get the exact location within this page. Now that it is loaded, we can move forward to our next section, which is we offer best. First of all, let's see what is the smallest title. It is category, so add a new title. Let's add a new row, which is, I think, full row. Yes, this is full width row, and these all are inner sections. So let's add it full row, then add a new title. Let's copy this title because I think all fonts are the same, duplicated, and add it here, but just the text size, make it middle, and copy the pop-ins, copy the text, category, style, and it's already poppins. Let's increase the font size, and I think this is better. And then copy the color of the text, click here. Now copy the next, click on copy, add a new title, paste that text here. Size is 50, means 25, and copy the fill, and typography is Volkov, so click here, typography is Volkov, and let's add 25 size, and yes, it's better. Make it center and copy the color. Now we have 4 different sections. Let's zoom in this first section and let's make it, and then we will copy the same into 4. So let's add 4 columns first. Click on inner sections and duplicate first inner section and then the second. So we have 4 different columns. Now let's add this first image with this image. So click on this and click on export, and we have the whole image. Let's copy, and it is service 1. Let's say we call it service 1, and we will download it, upload it to our template. So it's an image. Click on upload files, click on files, and upload this image. Click on insert. Now let's move to the next section, which is the title. Copy the text, come to style and make it the size where it looks good. First let's make it center. Let's check it with the design, much better, and copy the color as well. Now copy the text and add a text box. Paste that text here. It's center align, so click on style, click on center align, and change the typography as long as it looks good. I think this looks good. So this first box is done. Now we will build this second box, and similarly all these 3 boxes. So let's duplicate the first one and change the images and text for these ones. Click on this image and copy the group, because we will need that background as well. Okay, the group, do not include it. Click on plane, still not included. The rectangle. Okay, now it's done. Click on download, and let's edit service 2 and copy the next image as well. export service 3 and similarly service 4. Now let's duplicate these sections, duplicate it and delete the empty ones. Click on the image first and then choose the file which was plain, service 2, and click on insert media after uploading. Now the next image and choose service 3 and click on insert media after uploading, and similarly the last image which is service 4. All other settings like colors and text and typography are already set, but we need to change the headings, the text. So click on the text, copy it and paste it here. Copy the inner text, click here and paste it. Similarly this one. And the next one. Finally the fourth service. Now we can design this one column, like if you click it just like that. What they did with this, it's some radius and a little bit shadow. So click here and come to style. Let's add a background first. Background will be white, let's say, and border radius let's add it like 50 or something, and let's add some shadow. Click on advanced and we do not have shadow here. Let's give it a CSS ID, service box, and let's copy this ID from here. Click on update and on customize page, first refresh the page, then scroll down to the additional style tab. Click here and scroll down to the this tab as well, the flights tab as well. Okay, now we will add that ID which is hash service box and type box shadow 1px 2px 5px. Okay, the box is square while we have a radius, so let's add some radius here. Border radius which is 50px for that one. So you can play with the shadow. 5px, let's change this. -5 or -2 and -2 minus, no, not minus, it will be 6. $55 box shadow. Okay, let's leave it like that and click on publish. Now refresh the editor. Okay, it looks something like this. Maybe we can do something else, like when we hover these things, this style should be appeared. So if we click here and come to advanced tab, then copy the ID and paste it within this the CSS class, and copy the same class to all of these boxes. Let's copy here as well, and here as well. Okay, now click on update and refresh the customize tab. Refresh it to populate the CSS classes. Scroll down to additional CSS and scroll down to this section as well. Now let's change the services hash to dot services, and it will be applied on all, but we will change it to hover. So when you hover it, it will change, as well as we will change that white background color. So we have it similar like this, and we will remove this white background so we get the accurate result what we wanted. Click here, click on style, and let's change the background to none. Clear it and click on update. Okay, now we have done this section. Scroll down to the next section, which is destinations. So we have the title and the subtitle both as the same styling. So we will copy these two things, duplicate this, but first let's just add a new row, and then we will duplicate this title and then copy this. Copy the text of top selling title, paste it here. All other styling like typography and colors are the same, so we just have to copy the text and here. Now let's copy these things, these cards. Let's make this first card and then the second card. For saving the time, I will pause the video to make this first card and then duplicate all of them. Okay, first of all, let's copy the image first. Okay, this is copying the whole card, which is not our requirement. Just copy the image. Rectangle 14 or 1 or anything. Image name can be anything. Now come here and add 3 columns, as these are 3 columns, I guess. Yes, 3 columns. So we will add inner columns, inner sections, and we will need 3, so we will duplicate the first one, and we have the 3 columns here. Now let's add the image. Grab the image and click on upload. And click on rectangle 14 and upload it to this section here. Now we will add that thing, that card, which is something like this. We have a title and then price and then this icon and then this. We can make a table, an HTML table, to add all these things. So let's export this PNG to our folder, vector PNG, and now we will add a table with all these values. So come here and make a new HTML. Grab the HTML element, type here HTML and add it here, and let's add a table. Let's first start with table with ID card or table card. Close the table, add a row, add a column, add another column, and copy the row. So we have 2 rows and 2 columns. In the first column, type Rome, Italy. Font family is Poppins. And then in the next row, in the next column, it's the price, next is image, and then 10-day strip. Make it to the 4th column, and in the second column let's type image, img, src is equal to something like that, and open a new tab and upload that media. Click on add new and upload that arrow to your library. Okay, click on open. It will be uploaded, and then you can copy the URL. Copy URL to clipboard and come here and paste that URL within this src, and we have this icon here. Maybe this thing is also needs to be here, so copy this from the next column to next to the image here. Okay, click on update, and now we will add some CSS to grab this above this card, because as you can see, we have cards like this, half card, half image, like this. So let's style this. Click on this. We have CSS ID table, and copy this ID. Click on update, open customizer, and refresh the customizer. Scroll down to the additional CSS tab and scroll down the page to the card section. First of all, we have to hide these borders. So press enter, type hash and that table ID. Now add the TD or TD, and then border none to hide the border of TDs. Now copy the table again width border none. Now we have completely removed the border. The background color is #FFF, which is white, and margin top is -100 px. Okay, little more, it may be 200 px. 200 is very much. 130, 120, 110. Yes, 110 is okay. We will add some height, 50 px. $100 px. Okay, 100 px is good. Now add some margins, or let's leave it like this. Okay, click on publish and come to the Elementor page again and refresh it so we get the updated view. Now scroll down to the section, copy this, duplicate it, and remove the extra one, duplicate it again, and remove the fourth one. Now we will change these images. Come to the design and let's copy the other two images, which is card. Click on destination, but maybe just the rectangle, and click on export. Download the file, which is rectangle 14, or let's say it's rectangle 2. Click here, upload the image, and click on insert media. Now click here, download the the third image. Click on just rectangle, click on export, download the file, rectangle 3 dot, and let's click on the image, click on upload and select that third file, rectangle 3, and open it. Now click on this table and let's say UK London, copy UK London 12 days and 4.2k. Let's change UK London here, 4.2k, and the trip is 12 days. Similarly, the next one, come here, full Europe, 15k and 28 days. Full Europe, 15k and 28 days. Click on update and we have this section ready. Now let's scroll down to the next section, which is book your next trip. This section, this is also very simple and self-explanatory, as well as these other things. Because this video is already too long, please let me know in the comments if you have any question, and if you learned something from this, please give this video a thumbs up, and please subscribe to my channel and you will get all my future videos notifications. Thank you.